Hey everyone, Rohan Dhawan here, founder of Uability, and today we have one of our star clients of Uability Elite program, Gaurav, with me, who has again achieved some amazing results in the Amazon space. And just before we get into what kind of results he has achieved, Gaurav, if you don't mind, can you just like tell everyone a little bit about your background and what exactly does your company do?
So basically, I'm Gaurav. So having experience of around 16 years in the IT industry, I have worked as a programmer for the first 10 years of my career, then switched my careers to as an Amazon consultant. So we basically deal in with the people who are looking for the help to grow their business on Amazon and on Amazon US. So just for the facts that Indian automobile industry is 357 USD, 357 billion USD dollars, and but the Amazon itself has done the 321 billion dollar of the business in the 2020. So
Wow.
you can see how big that Amazon is in itself. So basically we help the people to grow. So because Amazon is a very tough platform to get on. They have a different set of rules and everything in place. And being working with the 4 to 5 years, so we just help them to cut short that learning curves over there, and save their time by not going into the not not going against Amazon terms and conditions, which can simply deactivate their account and have their quite good financial losses if they have a lot of inventory over there. So that's how we do.
Got it, man. That's pretty impressive. Gaurav, do you work with like beginners or do you work with people who are already selling on Amazon?
So basically, we work with both of the people who either who are beginners and the who are already sell on Amazon, and so but generally, we like to work with the people who have some big budget of the advertisements. Else it's a bit of wastage of time on the Amazon because it's getting pretty competitive, and you have a good budget, so you can make a lot of money
Right.
on Amazon. And for the record, so a lot of your people are from India, and it's quite easy to sell in Amazon US from sitting in India. So you can source your local products and sell on Amazon US, and a lot of people are doing that. And
Nice.
for the same line, so one of the Pakistani guys is doing $200 million business on the
Wow.
Amazon, and he's just selling bed sheets over there.
Wow.
So their brand name is Utopia. These are doing bed sheets and towels, these type of stuff. So you can see the potential on the Amazon, and it's pretty huge. If you have anything, so you can think that you click on Amazon, you can just sell it on India and US wherever you want.
And you help them sell the same, right?
Yeah. So I can help anyone to to set up their account, to find the reasonable products and verify the products. Okay, if this product is gonna work or not, and develop product listing in a very exhaustive, not in a very simple way. So there's a proper science, which I think I have cracked how the things work. Then there's a launch phase, then there's a advertisement phase, then there are on the scaling phase. So these are different phases your business needs to go on the Amazon side. So simply, you can go on Amazon and start selling. And if you're doing your job, and I believe if you're doing your job, or anything, I believe you should start something in the side. And Amazon can be one of those things which you can do on a side by side, and when it graduates to a one thing which can have in which you have enough income so that it can replace your main job, you should switch.
Got it, man. That's like really impressive. Gaurav, were you doing this business even before you joined Uability or like did you start this after joining?
Uh, I was doing this business before joining a UAbility. So after the UAbility, yeah. So I was doing before it.
Got it. And Gaurav, at that point of time, what kind of problems or challenges were you facing in your business because of which you decided maybe I should book a call with this Uability company and, help them, seek their services or whatever?
Yeah, so the basic challenges I was facing was the bit of lack of communication, and how to figure out which clients to work on, and how to profile the clients which I want to work on. So and after that I have start asking that the right set of questions using a seven seven sales script, the 7P of the sales script of which we use, and that has helped me a lot. Even though if I'm not using the whole program, just a sales script as in it has helped me a lot to convert the more client because I'm asking the right questions now. I have and with asking the right questions, and sometimes the questions are are quite that light bulb moment for the client. So the last time what happened, I was just call on a client, and he doesn't know how much money he was making on the Amazon by selling a single product. So I just asked this question, and he got impressed. Okay, I was not able to figure out. So on the call, I helped him figure out. So he understand that I will provide a true value to him, and he hired straight away.
Right. Got it. And I also remember from our call that you were, I think, relying on third party websites to get clients, and you didn't have your cold email and all those things set up, right?
Yes, yeah. So I was primarily using the Upwork and the other sources, and after usability, I have used that cold emailing stuff, and first I just cold emailed 300 people, nobody responded. Then we got on a call with you. Then after that, I changed my script, and after just 6 emails, the one client got converted.
Nice.
That, yeah, so that was a thing. And still I'm still on the on these thing on the Upwork, and I'm doing pretty good. But the sales script which you have, I follow over there also.
Nice.
So on the Upwork, I'm on the there is one the top rated, and there is another one the top rated plus. I'm on the top rated plus, so I am on the, let's say, so the top 3 or 4% of the talent over there. So I'm getting free interviews over there. So whenever I have a free bandwidth, I can go in there and do some calls and everything. Just start looking. So side by side that, if I want to opt in for I don't have enough time to to go for the cold emailing and everything. I can just go to the Upwork and use those sales script and convert the clients over there. Or if I have time, if I have time to profile the clients, I can go to this thing to the LinkedIn and everywhere, and try to find these people. Because I'm also a married man, so I have a family to feed. So I just need to keep the balance. If you have if I'm a single, let's say if I am 15 year younger than myself, then I'm surely will be using your method altogether and will not be going on those ones.
Right, got it. But still, man, it's pretty impressive because you are now able to get those inquiries and convert them
Yeah,
into clients at a higher rate,
yeah,
right? So that's
yeah.
like really helpful. Gaurav, were you also able to raise your prices since the time you joined, or are you still charging your clients the same?
Uh, so basically, right now I have raised my prices, not by large, but you think the thing is that with my clients, so they work for, like, say, I have a few clients which are working for three years, and I have few one which are working for 1 year, few are working for, let's say, 7 to 8 months. So the ticket size and the overall that the lifetime value is pretty good on the for my client. So I'm just on the I haven't raised much of the prices, but yes, I'm on these, and the retainership makes me going in these things.
Wow, man, that's pretty impressive. And Gaurav, now I want to talk about something. So, back then when you were like going through your Facebook and Instagram, you saw
Mm-hmm.
this ad, and I remember that, you booked a call with us. So, I'm sure that, Gaurav, since you've been in the IT field and the marketing field as well, you
Mm-hmm.
come across like a lot of different kind of ads and a lot of different kind of marketing promotions, right? So my question is, Gaurav, why did you decide to pick UAbility, and why did you book a call with us as compared to everyone else?
Uh, The first thing was that, so your question was relevant, what you were asking. So you asked a simple question: do you want to have a high paying clients, and without running ads, or without going to the third party freelancer website? So yeah, so at that time there was a challenges from my perspective. So I think I can take a faith of leap, and let's start. And the question which you have asked in your questionnaire over there, you have a questionnaire over pretty relevant. and the video was over there, which you have a, you asked to watch a video before the call. That was also pretty good and pretty relevant. So yeah, so that makes me, take an first step towards clicking that email. And even though I was not, I was in a mall having just waiting for my food with my family in a restaurant. So I still remember the restaurant exactly where I was when I clicked your, I remember everything. So if I'm remembering everything, that means that your ads and whatever you are showing was pretty impressive and pretty making a mark in my mind, so that I'm still able to remember these things.
Right.
So that thing will really click. So if I want to have 1 to 2 clients, clients without going to the third party website like Upwork and Fiverr or something like that
Right.
was the, you know,
Got it. And Gaurav, one more thing that I remember. So once you booked the call, I remember that, initially, like, firstly on the call, we hadn't asked you for a few hundred rupees. Obviously, it was an investment that you had to make. So, Gaurav, I also remember being a digital marketer and considering in this online world where there are so many scams and different kind of things going on. I remember that there was like a little bit, trust issue back then. You were like, Rohan, will this work for me? Are you sure? Like, what's like the chance and
yeah.
everything? So, I'm sure, Gaurav, a lot of people watching this video might also have these doubts and concerns. So, my question is, how did you convince yourself that, what, I should take this leap of faith and I should pay this guy money who's younger to me and is wanting to teach me? Like, how did you decide that this is like the genuine thing to do?
So Rohan, with me, so it can be a good thing, and it's also a counterproductive. I think even a newborn baby can teach you a lot of things about the life.
Hmm.
So it was, if you are younger, that doesn't concern me, but your credentials were good. You have teach some people the FBA. And one thing on the call, you told me that you can target the Shopify stores,
Hmm.
something by URL.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
still
Hmm.
remember.
Hmm. Yeah.
So that was a one point. And apart from that, so whatever you were saying making sense to me. Being in 16 years, it was. I said, okay, so let's give it a try. Maybe it will work. Maybe it will not work. But I think if it works, then what?
Hmm.
So then, but it will not work. That's a second thing. And I was calculating in my mind. So how much money I have to put, because frankly speaking, at that time I was having some financial issues also. I had to
Hmm.
make the EMI of your payments with
Hmm.
you. I haven't paid them straightforwardly. So at that time I was just thinking, if I don't join this, then what will happen?
Hmm.
So I might lose something, and yeah, so I think let's give it a try.
Hmm.
So let's it might help me to break the these vicious cycle of just relying on the Upwork, where they can just snap your account with just a single click. So why not to make a different stream of work coming to you? So I just tried that. So that was
Right.
a thing that worked for me. And anyone who is listening to me, so whenever I have gone to your calls, so you always answer my questions. Okay, you have solutions to my answers. So the consistency is the key. If you just go through it, be consistent, and just blindly do what the course is telling you. Don't put your head in it, and it will work.
Right.
It will work. Just do it blindly, because when we put our thought process into someone else's process, we tend to jeopardize that. So
Hmm.
keep your thought process aside, and just follow the process along. And I'm sure, so if you have something of value to provide to anyone, so you're going to convert with that process, because it's a very precise process, where to hit, why to hit, and how to deliver itself. So yeah.
Wow, man, that's wonderful. And Gaurav, once you joined the program, can you like explain to everyone a little bit about how did you go from like, completely from scratch, signing that, client with cold approach tactic? Like, what happened during your call? What kind of changes did you make to your script because of which you were able to land that client fast?
Uh, so basically, first I was I was just cold emailing, and it was not very precise. So
Hmm.
after that, what I did, uh, exactly, if anyone is doing Amazon, they can use it. I don't mind it. So I just go to Amazon. I just pick up a niche. Let's say I just pick up a niche in skincare.
Hmm.
Okay, then I will see which products are on the second or third page,
Hmm.
and I have a tool where I can find these. Okay, these products are not doing good, but they have the potential. Okay, then I start emailing that. Then from there on, I just find the owner of the company or the CEO of the company from the different, that there's certain companies where you can find these things. I forgot the name which I was using. I go in over there, and from there, I just start emailing them. And one of them, she was a lady from the Canada. Then they were selling these type of rash creams. So she said, okay, and she wanted to have a call. And on the call, it was her husband and her. So I convinced them, and they got converted. And on the script side, I just put the exact amount of the sales they were having, and exact amount of sales their competitor were having.
Hmm.
So like for if anyone doing an SEO job, what you can simply do, just search for the keyword, let's say the lawyers in Minnesota,
Hmm.
okay, go to second to third page,
Hmm.
and you have tools, and you can tell them the guy on the first page on the position number 7 is getting this much traffic,
Hmm.
and we are expecting they are getting, let's say, 1% of the leads. If they're getting 3,000 hits and 3%, do you want to be there?
Hmm.
And that will simply click, no
Hmm.
more. And who doesn't want to be there on the first page of the Google,
Absolutely.
because they are business. So these things you can click, and the other thing I would request anyone to be brutally honest with your clients. What you can achieve, what you can't achieve. Never ever uh, uh, always, I believe, always undercommit and over deliver.
Absolutely.
Then the client will be happy. They will be staying longer with you, and also understand the perspective from the client also. So let's say if you are asking the $1,000 from a client, think before that, are you able to provide the value of the $1,000 to the client?
Hmm.
Because if he's paying $1,000, he might be expecting the business of around $5,000 or
Hmm.
$10,000 from that. If that equation makes sense, the client will convert. If not, you will have bad reviews. You will have this type of, with me, I believe in karma. So you
Hmm.
take a bad karma. I don't want to take with me to my bad.
Hmm.
So these type of things.
Absolutely, man. And Gaurav, like this, these value bombs that you're sharing, I'm sure that anybody watching this video, it'll benefit them
Yeah.
so much. And I'm sure that this will help them land their clients as well. Gaurav, what I want to know is, compared to back when you were doing UWT or when you just joined, as you said that your financial situation wasn't the best. What's your situation in terms of finances now? Like, how's your business grown since the time you joined UWT?
Uh, so my yeah. So you can say that the time I was doing, I joined the UABLT. My income has grown by approximate 2.5x,
Wow.
and and it's good. So as of now, I have started working less.
Wow.
If
So
I
more
work four to
income for
five,
less work.
Yeah, if I work 4 to 5 hours a day, that's enough for me. But apart from that, what I'm time investing in the learning new things, learning new skills, and brushing up my skills. Because with Amazon, everything is every day is new day.
Mm-hmm.
You need to keep up. You need to listen to the podcast, other people experience, so that you can provide a good experience to your clients. And they must we must not do that type of mistakes what others have done at the
Right.
same time. So these type of things. So I'm working like 4 to 5 hours a day. If I work 4 to 5 hours a day, I can I can live my life pretty easily. I still have my bank balance going and doing everything.
Wow, man. Like, that is the life, and that's the reason why we start a business, right? So that we could have that
Yeah,
freedom that we want and, you
yeah,
know, especially just
yeah.
work from anywhere.
Yeah. I see a lot of people, and it's a kind of story. So the last week I was on the birthday of one of my friends, friend's daughter.
Hmm.
So there were two more families, and when I was looking at them, and to these guys, So these guys are pretty drained up. So
Hmm.
and they were telling me that what type of pressure they're facing in the offices and everything. So that's a cruel thing,
Absolutely.
and I'm quite thankful to God and to everyone who has helped, including you, so that I can do 4 to 5 hours of work. I can sit with my family. I can go wherever I want. So there's no question of it. So yeah.
Absolutely, man. And that's the dream, because what will you do with that money when you can't spend it with your family, right?
Yeah, yeah. So and the people I see people are just flushed out. They are not able to talk if you. And these guys are the guys that I'm talking. They were really flushed out. So they were not happy. They were like sad faces. I was looking at them. I said, I'm happy that I'm not in your place.
Absolutely, man. And I'm happy for you, man, for being able to do so. So congrats on that. And Gaurav, if we had to, like, just so that everyone knows that this is authentic. So you said 2.5x. So how much are you doing per month right now for working just 4 hours a day?
So on the average, I'm doing around $4,000 per month.
Wow.
So so
Fantastic, man.
and if I want to push the pedal, I can go above the $4,000, and that's on me. I can still run the cold emailing stuff, and right now I'm not doing any proposal on the Upwork. If I do the proposal on the Upwork, so these gets pretty easily converted. So I might have a client in the pipeline that's doing around $12 million of the revenue on the
Wow.
Amazon. So he's expecting me to scale his business from 12 million to somewhere upward. So if he will convert, so which I think he will convert most probably, and with everything, and so that's good. So yeah,
Wow, man. That's like super
and
impressive.
yeah. So even though I can just if I want, I can go to 4 to 6 thousand, but that's the cost I have to put up with the time with my family and everything, which I really don't want at this moment. And as of now, I am looking for someone with my core values to be with me, and I can teach him the Amazon and everything, and so that they can be a part of my team, something like that. So
Hmm.
yeah.
You're looking to scale, right, man?
Yeah, I'm looking to scale in a very very in a very very positive manner. So
Hmm.
these things will be fruitful for whoever working for me and
Hmm.
for myself also. So I don't want to be always stressful that okay, this guy's not going to work. Is he going to botch up my all the work which I have done for my clients?
Hmm.
So I want to scale with someone who is a good learner at the same time, and he's a reliable person.
Right. Gaurav, like, for anybody listening who maybe has an Amazon store, or maybe they are planning to become a consultant, what do you think is like the scope of this industry and scope of Amazon in the future?
So the scope of Amazon in the future. So Amazon is the future. So there is no question about it. So these guys are has grappled the industry so heavily that everybody, like from the big box brand, like you name it, the Nike, Adidas, and you name a brand. So they are
Hmm.
over there, and in the COVID, so they have achieved this thing, the growth of the growth of 10 years in a single year.
Wow. Hmm.
So so that's why. So you can, simple thing is that, so if you have a right product
Hmm.
and with the right strategy, you can sell literally anything on Amazon. Even the competition is gigantic over there. Just make sure that there's demand of that product or the similar type of product.
Hmm.
You can start your own brand if you have interest in anything. So you can think of anything. You want to do some art, then you can create your own paintings and make something like of you can sell on Amazon. If you have something in mind, you are in it. So people who are listening to me, who if you have something which is available locally, like I am from Punjab, so for me there are Punjabi jutis,
Hmm.
the Punjabi jutis.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, so that's a quite a good product because I am in that area. If someone is looking for the Punjabi jutis
Hmm.
in down the south,
Hmm.
okay, they will not find opportunities out there. They
Absolutely.
has to come to Amazon
Hmm.
or e-commerce platform. I
Hmm.
only do Amazon, but the Flipkart is also good. I especially do Amazon. The Flipkart is also good.
Hmm.
So this is the way you can start anything. And even though you can find the product around you and see if these products are selling on the Amazon.com, you can start selling on the Amazon. And recently, so due to there was a lot of the negative publicity of the Amazon sites that they are taking away from the business of the
Hmm.
local businesses. So they are pushing for a program like the Amazon Global. So in there, so Amazon actually gives you support to start the business on this thing on
Online.
Amazon US.
Hmm.
So yeah, so you want to go in there. So it's pretty easy.
Right.
You
And
just need to find a right set of products,
mm-hmm.
and yeah, that's it.
And even in India, somebody can like sit and start selling to US or UK or something.
Yes, I was talking about the if you are in India,
Hmm.
you can you can just start doing on the US, UK,
Hmm.
everywhere. But US pretty easy.
Hmm.
You don't need a single taxation number of the US
Hmm.
for selling in the Amazon US.
Wow.
You just need your PAN card, your GST number, your Aadhaar card, and yeah, a bank account. That's pretty much. And
Hmm.
the money comes itself into the into your bank account, Indian bank account. You don't need to have any fancy thing going on.
Hmm.
So
Got it.
yeah, so it's pretty easy to figure out. So yeah, so you can do it.
Nice,
Anybody
man.
can do it.
Wow. So I'm sure that like this will help out a lot of people. Gaurav, just last few questions just before I let you go. Gaurav, if you could just go back in time and let's say you had a time machine and you could talk to the Gaurav who was just getting started in this Amazon consulting business, or any business for a matter of fact, what advice would you like to give to that old Gaurav?
Uh, the first thing is that brush up your skills, okay, and so no matter what you are doing, so the Amazon is a quite let's say if Amazon is a quite a broad based spectrum of services. It has listing, it has Amazon PPC, it has onboarding process, ungating. Just cling on to it or just stick to a single thing. Just easy one is that Amazon listing. You can easily learn it, you can easily master it, and from there on you can just try to grab some more clients.
Hmm.
So you will get easy exposure.
Hmm.
Hello.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. So it
Yeah.
was network issue. So basically start with one thing, just like let's say I am seeing the listing, then you get the more clients over there, and from there on listing you will get exposure to a lot of things,
Hmm.
and 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 if you have to work for free for one or two clients, I don't mind doing it
Hmm.
because they are exposing their accounts and their money to you.
Hmm.
So just go there and just learn some experience and be sharp with what you can do, what you can't do. Be very precise. So what you can do, what you can't do, and on the Upwork also, I was quite pricey. I am actually the other people are doing like $5 to $10 per hour. I'm at $25 per hour over there. So one guy just came to me. He said the other guy are doing the $5, and why should I pay $25 to you? I said, okay, if you don't like my work, don't pay me anything. And
Hmm.
after that, so I have done around it was a product listing job, and after that I have done around 30 product listings for that guy
Wow.
after one month because
Wow.
I know what I was doing, and even though that guy also referred me to some of his friends also after that.
Hmm.
So I was actually knowing what I was doing, and I was able to understand what were the pitfalls, what the thing he was doing wrong, where he was getting wrong. So I was telling him, okay, you are doing all wrong here. So these things work for him also. So
Right.
when he started with me, so he was doing around somewhere around um, $20,000 per month.
Hmm.
So when he had a full-time team of the Amazon consultant over in US, he was doing, when I left him, he was doing somewhere around $2.4 million
Wow.
in the in the US. So one thing, first of thing, understand the things, listen to any podcast, any YouTube video you find about the subject matter expert. You are playing with someone money, and you have a responsibility to deliver. Make sure you give a fair amount of try to it, and be brutally honest and ask for what you deserve. Don't shy away. And I have left a lot of clients. So if they are saying, okay, well, I'm not going to pay you this type of money, I say, okay, go away. I did, I never ever give a single penny of discount. Whenever I decide on a price, okay, that this time of thing is uh, cost this much. Okay, so that's it. So
Hmm.
nothing more, nothing less. So that's it.
Wow. Gaurav, just a quick thing. How do you get this level of confidence? Because, even like we have that, and, a lot of people, they are like too afraid to give a guarantee like this. If you don't like my work, you can take the money back. So, how do you become really good at the skill, especially like this Amazon consulting?
Oh, it's a simple thing. Just so you need to curate your content. So there's a YouTube. It's a free world over there.
Hmm.
There's a lot of people who tell you the things, and then you can go into the different forums out there.
Hmm.
So different forums out there. If you go out there, so you will understand what the people are facing problems,
Hmm.
and what the people are giving them suggestions.
Hmm.
Okay, you have facing this problem. Solution is this. Nobody has time to go to the forum. People are busy doing their work.
Hmm.
Even even though they know the solution, still they don't want to implement it. They don't have time.
Right. Absolutely.
They don't have time. So simple, learn your skills up.
Hmm.
Listen to every podcast. I used to listen around 2 hours of podcast.
Wow.
Everything, and every time I listen to it, I learn something new. I will implement that thing with my clients. Sometimes it works, sometimes it will not work, sometimes it will work exceptionally good. So
Hmm.
yeah, so these things happen. Learn the new skills, and be on like if in each and every field, so there are new things coming up, and a lot of people doesn't know how to use those things. Be the
Hmm.
first one to understand those things, implement, you know, give this these type of services to the people. And lot of people might not know that Amazon has its own Instagram type of platform. It's called Amazon Post, where they
Wow.
where they have, you can post a picture of the products and everything. You can tag along them. And
Mm-hmm.
Amazon wants to promote the social commerce, so they're promoting this. They
Hmm.
are giving you free clicks, okay, from there. So you can ask, go to someone, okay, I will manage your Amazon Post account. So I am pretty good on Instagram, and I can do it for you. So they will pay you, and you can just do it for 1 to 2 clients for free. See how the results are. You just learn the ropes, because even though in this case the client doesn't has to pay anything. They are not
Hmm.
losing anything, but they might be gaining something. Once they gain, you can convert them to a paying client. So it's simple as that. Just look out for the opportunities and learn the skills from the basic. That's it. Simple.
Wow, great advice, Gaurav. Thank you so much for actually, mentioning this, and I'm sure it will help a lot of people. Gaurav, if anybody watching this video, let's say they have an Amazon store, or maybe they
Mm-hmm.
want to know more about you and your work, what's
Mm-hmm.
the best way to get in touch with you?
So my email is gaurav@salespusher.com, and I'm on Instagram. And recently we have started doing the pushing the content on the YouTube and the Instagram. You can just find it, Gaurav Agarwal Sales Pusher. So I will show up. So whatever content I'm putting there, it's a first time content. It is not the bookish content. It's from my own experience, and I will be more than happy to answer anyone's queries. And if anyone can benefit from it, I will be a happy person.
Wow. So I'll take these links from Gaurav, and I'll put that in the description below. So anybody interested, go check out Gaurav. Like, he's definitely so knowledgeable, and he's helping out brands make millions. So I'm sure that he could help you out as well. And even though he might not have time, because like, he's busy with like a lot of projects, but I'm sure that he would be able to help you out in some way. So go check him
Yeah.
out, and he's like really amazing. So thanks a lot, Gaurav. Just last question that I have for you today. If Gaurav, anybody watching this video, let's say that they are confused that should I join UAbility, should I not join UAbility? Let's say they are on the fence. What would you like to say to them? What would be like your last advice to them?
So I would say you have wasted a lot of money on your education. So the currently if guy doing engineering or MBA spends around 3 to 4 lakh rupees, maybe more. So you might be just taking fraction of it. Just take it, and you can think of you have paid for the extension of your education, for this thing. Even though you are not able to implement these things on your business, but there are a lot of things which you can implement in your personal life. So these are the factors which affects for all walks of your life, even it's a personal, with your kid, with your with your family, and time management and everything. So even if you learn something out of it, so you have something. So it's you can think of it's not. How much money you might lose if you not take this course. you know so you might be able to earn, let's say, 2 or 4 lakh rupees, but you might be stuck in a job which is paying a meager 50,000, 60,000 rupees. So yeah, so these type of things, take the other thing around. So what you will lose if you not join this?
Right.
Not what you will lose in terms of money.
Right. Gaurav, thank you so much, man, for taking out the time and doing this interview. And congrats again for your results. And everybody else, go check out Gaurav. He's literally amazing at what he does.
Thank you.